History Unfolded is a crowdsourced project run by the U.S. Holocaust Memorial Museum that's collecting articles published between 1933 and 1945. The project's goal is to track America's response to the Holocaust as it was happening. Today we're going to explore how to find news articles and how to upload them. Here's their website. I've logged in already, so to get started, we'll click on Menu and then on Browse Events. The museum has chosen 31 events for searchers to focus on, beginning with the opening of Dachau in 1933 and continuing on all the way till the end of 1945. Today we're going to focus on a pre-war event, the 1936 Olympics. If you click on the event, it will take you to a page with details about what occurred, several paragraphs of history, suggestions about what dates to check, as well as links for further exploration and a bibliography. At the end of 1935, the U.S. Amateur Athletic Union had to decide whether to participate in the games slated to be held the following year in Nazi Germany. After months of debate, the committee decided not to boycott the games. We'll be looking for articles about this crucial vote, which took place December 9, 1935. To begin, let's go back to the menu and click on Find a Newspaper Archive. The museum has compiled a list of hundreds of newspapers, many available online. Let's see what's available for the state of Connecticut. There are 10 results. Let's try the day of New London, Connecticut. It's available on the easy-to-use Google News Archive search. Let's click on the link to view it. The archive will open in another window. Now we're on the Google News Archive site. It looks like the issues of the day are sorted by decade. Let's click on 1930s, then on 1935, and then navigate over to December. Let's take a look at the December 9th issue. We'll click on that date, and then we'll click on the full screen icon to get a better view. Stories about Olympics are often found on the sports pages, so we may have to search a bit. We can use the forward button on the blue bar to move through the paper. This bar also has page numbers, but it's important to note that these page numbers on the blue bar do not always match the actual newspaper page numbers. In this particular paper, the numbers do match, but it's good to be aware that sometimes they don't, so you can record the actual newspaper page number correctly. Here's the first sports page. On page 12, there's a large story about the AAU controversy right at the top. We're in luck. It'll be easy to capture the paper's name, date, and page number, as well as the headline. This is a lot harder when the story is near the bottom of the page. When you're planning a screenshot, it's important to remember to capture all of these 3 data points: the name of the paper, the date, and the article's page number, so researchers can verify the story. It is not important, however, to include the entire story. The headline and the first part are just fine. Let's get a screenshot of this article using the Mac's screen capture tool, Command-Shift-4. Great, now we have the article's image on our desktop. You can also do this with the snipping tool on a Windows computer. To find out how that works, just look up How to Use Snipping Tool on YouTube. There are several tutorials there. That wasn't too difficult. Let's go back to the History Unfolded site to upload our story. We'll go back to Menu, back to Browse Events, and we will go back to the event itself and click on it again. Then click on Submit Research on this event. Next we click on Submit an Article. Now we'll type in the name of the paper, which is The Day, and it pops up right away, The Day of Connecticut. Next we'll type in Google for the News Archive search, and there it is right there. We'll hit Save and Continue. The next page asks for the type of article. This one is news. Page number is 12. The date was December 9th, 1935. Next, we'll type in the headline, Strife Renewed as AU ratifies participation in Berlin Olympics. And the subheadline, Mahoney quits as chief, has just begun to fight. For the author and byline, we'll type in AP for Associated Press and Alan Gould for author. We hit save and continue. The next page is for uploading our image, so we click on Choose File, go back to the desktop where our image is saved and click on that. You can do this from wherever you store images on your computer. We'll hit save and continue. The final page is a review page, a chance for us to check the accuracy of our work so far and to make edits if needed. Everything looks good so far. There's also a comment section here. It's a good practice if you're submitting articles from any online news archive to include the actual story URL or web address in the comments section. So let's go back to the other window and capture the URL by using the copy and paste tool. We just put it on our clipboard. Now we'll go back to History Unfolded and we'll click on Edit Paste. And there's the URL in the comments section. Now we'll click on Submit Findings. Great, it looks like the website has accepted our story. If you happen to be good with editing photos, you could even capture screenshots of articles found at the bottom of the page and combine these images with shots of the paper's name, date, and page number from the top of the page. Most people aren't this advanced though. It's a lot simpler to find articles near the top of the page. I hope you found this video helpful and that you become as addicted to old news as I am. You never know when you set out exactly what you're going to find, and that is the best part.